Regarding our Pi, many of you are wondering why your KYC status is tentative. And if your KYC status is tentative, there are some functionality that will be denied. You cannot apply to become a validator, and you will not also be migrated to the mainnet. And the reason for the tentative status is because there is need for additional verification. And let's just go to Pi and see what it actually states. The tentative KYC program, which does not apply to the majority of the network. So if it does not apply to the majority of the network, that means you've actually done something wrong. And there is a reason why if it does not apply to the majority, why it applies to you. So it actually means it requires additional verification checks before the pioneer can fully pass KYC status. And tentative KYC approval does not equal full KYC approval, and thus will not yet unlock functionalities. So it requires full KYC approval until the additional checks confirm its full KYC approval. So you will only be able to do additional things until your KYC is finally approved. And what will now determine how long it will take? According to what is being discussed here, how long it will take is depending on case-to-case basis. Some people, the only additional requirements, the additional verification that is needed may just be liveness check, which is most common. And for some people, it requires more than liveness check. Maybe they have a change of name. It actually applies to many people who have a change of name actually, so that they will actually have to cross-check the name and everything. And also for people who did not perfect their liveness check. Maybe when they are supposed to turn their head to the right or to the left or up or down, they are not really turning it the way the system expects them to turn it. So there will be need for additional verification, and this is why the KYC, your status is showing tentative, if there is need for additional checks. And the complexity of the additional check will determine how long it's going to take. So it's case by case, individual by individual. And so how long it will take is how much the complexity of the verification that is needed on your account. So now what should you do? What you should do is just to be on the lookout. Sometimes there are two options. When you see tentative approval, it will show you an option to resubmit. You can actually resubmit, make sure your image is clear, your liveness check, you did it very well. And the other part is to wait until you are reinvited. Many people later, after waiting for some time, will be reinvited for some liveness check. And if you are reinvited for liveness check, that means it's when you are doing the video recording of your face that you got it wrong. So when you are supposed to turn your head right, turn it left, look up, look down, look down. And that's what you should do right now is just to wait. So I've just explained the reason why your status is tentative, and what you can do is to wait until you get an option to resubmit, or you are invited for a liveness check. So if it's to resubmit, that means you have more things to actually consider, more things to make sure there is consistency between your information and the one that you have on your ID card. And if you are invited for liveness check, that's very, very good as well. And if your own is actually a review in progress for the last 6 months or so, you can check one of the videos that I did, which I show you about 2 or 3 ways you can actually bypass that and be able to do your KYC afresh. And that's all I want to share with you in this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully see you in subsequent videos. This is Entrepreneur Hub.